Blessed be everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a curse removal spell. I'm using a black candle. I have a little bowl here full of water and some hex removal oil. So I'm going to show you how to do a really great curse removal spell. It's one that I tend to go to most of the time when I'm doing them, and I found it to be incredibly successful. But before we dive in, I'm Sandra from MysteryWitchSchool.com. I'm the author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path. If you want to know more about Wicca and witchcraft, magic, tarot and shadow work, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. And if you do want to become a successful spellcaster, I have a free PDF. It's called the Spellcaster Checklist. I've actually just gone in and updated it. So instead of it being just 2 pages, it's now something like 11 pages. So I've put a lot more information in there to help you with your spell casting. The checklist is just a checklist of things to tick off and to think about when you are preparing for casting successful spells. It's free and the link is in the description field below this video. So this curse removal spell I got from Scott Cunningham back in the 1990s when I first started doing magic and witchcraft. And I really like it because it involves water as well as fire. And I like that imagery of using those two elements together in magic. So all you need for this is a black candle. Now I'm using a small chime candle. These are really tiny little things. When it comes to doing curse removal, I prefer to use a bigger candle, but I just wanted to use my little chime candle for the demonstration because I don't have any more of the larger candles at the moment. So a chime candle, a small candle, doesn't take long to burn down. And in this spell, it's not going to burn all the way down anyway. I've got some hex removal oil, which you can use for curse removal. It's a combination of bergamot and sandalwood. And in there, as a carrier oil to fill it out, I've put almond oil in there. I'm using a dish here. I've already got the water in it. You could use your cauldron or another heat-proof dish. Is great for that. And I've got here a little holder where I'm going to put my candle. And this little book here is a book of just spell chants. So whenever I come across a great spell chant or I create a spell chant, I pop them in my little book. So it's not my book of shadows, it's just a book of spell chants. So I'm going to use one from this book to break the curse. Now, before you start your spell, clear your space. I'm not going to do that in this video, but make sure that you've cleansed yourself and you've cleansed your space. That might be using incense. It could be just having salt water and sprinkling salt water around as you say something like, I cleanse and consecrate this space, remove all malefic energy and replace with benefic energy. Then I'm going to cleanse and consecrate my bowl of water here. So I cleanse and consecrate this bowl of water so that it may serve me in my work. Remove all malefic and replace with benefic. This water cleanses and purifies and removes all malevolent energy. And then I'm going to prepare my candle. So because I'm doing a curse removal, I'm removing something, I'm wanting to take it away from me. So when I do anoint the candle with the oil, I'm going to go from the base of the candle out through to the tip. So going from the base of the candle out through the tip of the candle. And as I'm dressing the candle, just using my imagination, to imagine that all of the negative energy will be sent out and away. So once the candle is prepared, I'm going to put it in the little candle holder. Now I'm going to just stand it up on its own, so I'm going to just melt the base of the candle so that it's nice and sticky. If you've got a little candle holder for a chime candle or whatever size you're using, feel free to use that. It's good to have the water filled up to between 1/2 and 3/4 of the candle length. That way then it doesn't take so long for the spell to be completed, because you don't need to burn the whole candle down. In fact, the idea is that the energy of the curse goes into the candle, and as the candle burns down and hits the water then extinguishes the flame, which means it cancels out and purifies the curse. So that's the symbolism behind this particular spell. Use your imagination once again to imagine that you are surrounded by a beautiful colored light, whatever means purity to you, whatever means high vibe to you. So different colors for different people. Some like to imagine it's a white light, others that it's a golden yellow light or a white wine sort of colored light. It could be a rosy pink light, as in a love light, because love cancels out all negativity. You can just imagine that you're surrounded by that energy, and that if there is any curse energy or anything negative or icky around you, that it's being transformed from a smoky dark grey colour into this white light or into this pink light around you. Focus on the flame. See the energy of the curse going into the flame. So you could imagine that the flame's drawing negative energy away from you into it. And as you're watching the flame, chanting the chant, by the flame of darkest night, break this curse, restore the light. With oil and water, free the soul. Candles, fire, make me whole. By the flame of darkest night, break this curse, restore the light. With oil and water, free the soul. Candles, fire, make me whole. By the flame of darkest night, break this curse, restore the light. With oil and water, free the soul. Candles, fire, make me whole. And feel all of that energy going into the flame. And then as the flame burns the wax down, the wax will hit the water and the curse is then extinguished. It's pretty simple. It's not a complex spell. In fact, curse breakers aren't any more complex than any other spell, really. In fact, they're probably one of the more simple types of spells that you can do. And do this. If you think that you've been cursed, or if you feel that maybe somebody else has been cursed around you and they want your help, certainly use this before you go and spend a ridiculous amount of money trying to get someone else to remove it for you. Because it's very difficult to find a good spellcaster these days, and a lot of people are finding that they're just getting scammed all the time because they can't find a genuine spellcaster because there's so many fake ones out there at the moment. So learn to do your own magic and remove your own curses, because it's not that difficult. If you do want to become a successful spellcaster, and you, particularly with protection magic, or you're wanting to become great at money magic, love and romance magic, or you're wanting to focus on health and wellness, I have a new course. It's called The Witch's Guide to Magic. It's there to make you a successful spellcaster. It teaches you that you don't have to have complex spells and complex magic to be good at your craft, because the magic is in you. So this course teaches you how to bring the magic out of you into the world to create the life that you want to create in all of those different categories: love and romance, prosperity and success, health and wellness, and protection and defense. There's a link in the description field below this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe, and definitely put this video out there. And if you really like what I'm doing here, then I would really appreciate super thanks or super chat or whatever it's called, and to help support the channel. Blessed be.